TGIF, time for your midday fix of facts and spicy sides.
From breaking headlines to backroom whispers.
Also hot and fresh, happy Friday! I'm Monique Tuzon.
I'm Ferdi Salvador, glad to have you with us.
I'm Mai Rodriguez, this is the Daily Dish.
And I'm Chal Lontoc. Join us in the next hour and a half where the news meets the stories that matter to you.
Okay,
and what's
so,
Friday?
Happy Friday. Okay,
What have you been doing before the show?
These two naughty girls a while ago. We've been talking about this, we're talking about this viral thing called Love, Joy, Hope.
We know we're late in the game,
We're
but
late.
everyone, let's do it.
Wait.
1, 2, 3. Love, joy, hope.
Mali.
Happy holidays.
Okay.
Kasi.
Or you know how to do it the best.
No.
What is the story behind this though?
Ibang network to, guys. Dapat may iba tayo dito.
It's a song. So they're
Okay.
like, Love, Joy, Hope, like that. So they've been doing it. Love, Joy, Hope.
Stay tuned for that. You'll be coming out with your own version.
Yeah,
I guess.
so they're trying.
Okay.
They were doing a video behind me, and thank God nothing happened
The set
because the
almost-
bosses would have been really
Wait.
mad if the set got damaged.
Somebody scraped her knee.
I did not
Yes.
scrape. I just, for
Ay,
the,
sus,
for the
Maria.
The
tip.
pillars were about to fall just 2 minutes before we went live. That's
but
how
anyway,
live we are.
all is
After
good.
all that
no
chaos,
damage for their
but what
love,
do we have
joy,
today?
hope.
We need to make one here at Bilyonaryo.
We are.
We are gonna come up with that. Sige.
Diamond Pera. Diamond Pera.
Billions.
Billion.
Okay,
Billions.
It
Billions.
didn't
diamond.
land, Monique. It didn't land.
No, we'll make one. We'll make one. I will support this, Monique. But
Yeah.
yesterday we had Bilyonaryo
Coming later.
Airlines.
Billionaire Airlines.
so-
But also yesterday, ladies,
Yeah,
we
what
had
you up to?
Bonnie Bailey, which is a great guest.
That
And
was so fun.
she invited us to her concert.
That's tonight. That's
We're
tonight.
gonna dance it out tonight.
Yeah, so we're gonna
Yes.
do a Tito and Tita trip.
Night out.
Night
If you guys
out.
are free, join us tonight.
Wow, nag-invite talaga.
Yeah, December 19.
But
One
you know
night
what?
only. She'll
Guys,
be in
yes.
Noxus
So-
Bar in Quezon City.
And
Yes.
one night only, Mai will be there.
And so this is the thing. So Titas and Tito night out. So I've been being invited to all these mga reunions, right? And my soul is willing, my mind is not, and my body definitely does not. So before, we used to go out at like 10 p.m. That's when we
No,
start.
12.
Sometimes
At
we're
10
12,
was the
right?
time, yeah,
At the
And
12.
then now, so my friends at the old M Cafe, which is no longer
Ooh, M
there.
Cafe.
So my friends at Split, sila Martin Wisniewski and Maki Mangigad, invited us. But guess what time we start
What
now?
time, Ferds?
5:36
Oh
o'clock.
my God,
So
sign of
that-
the
so that
times.
we end
Sign of
at
the
10 p.m.
times.
Oh my
So this is what
gosh.
you call Tito time?
No, it's an insult to my human rights. I'm
No!
just saying.
Sign of the times. Ano oras kinatapos? What time you guys finish?
No,
It's gonna happen tonight, right?
it's probably gonna happen tonight.
Okay.
So perfect. You can go there muna and then our tita's night out.
Love, joy, hope.
I will try to celebrate with me because for the first time in my life, you know when you host, you never join the raffle. For the first time in my life, I got to host and I got to win a raffle last night. So perfect, perfect.
So what did you win?
Yeah, so you know what they say, swerte sa raffle, malas sa pag-ibig. But it's not true, so hopefully it's not.
Actually, totoo. That's
Ano, what?
real.
You're lucky in all aspects.
Lucky in all aspects, manifest.
But you know
Okay.
who's lucky? Government workers. This
Wow,
government
yes!
workers suspended. Di ba yun
They're
like
gonna have a
Mr.
very
Segway.
long holiday.
Congratulations, you guys deserve it.
And
December
congrats to us.
29.
Congrats to us.
Because I love working on a holiday.
Yes.
No traffic there.
I love it. I love
So
it.
they're saying this might be the longest holiday weekend for our government workers. December 29,
Yes.
work has been suspended, and Jan 2.
And of course, the government is one of the largest, if not the largest, employer in the country. So, what does that mean?
So that means they're watching us in the Daily Dish
Not
on
only
their days
that,
off.
that's
No
an
traffic.
economic boost because people are gonna go out lunch,
To the
dinner,
mall.
Yeah,
the
hopefully they're gonna
go to the
spend,
provinces. So congratulations, and of course we've got MMFF Parade of Stars starting at 1 p.m. today in Makati.
And where?
In Makati.
Makati.
Yeah. So make sure you you guys plan your routes? Because I know they blocked off a lot of Makati and parts of EDSA, I think, so just double check.
Yes.
They promised to deploy a lot of traffic marshals to manage the traffic over there, and I hope they do that well today.
You look really pretty with your hair. I gotta say.
It's
What?
Farrah
My
Fawcett
hair?
Day.
Your fire faucet.
No,
Crowning
it's not too
glory.
big today.
No, because you're going with the 2026 trend already.
Because I'm going with a Bonnie Bailey hair. Did you see her hair yesterday? I love it.
Yeah.
And of course, Mo, our
Yes.
guest today.
Our guest today, wow, we forgot we had guests today because we were having so much fun. So we have Museo Pambata President Wilma Huang, and we also have rising star Iñigo Jose.
Yes.
We're so excited to talk to him.
Me too.
And he
love
was
it.
just in the makeup room. He looked so. He's prepared to do a TikTok.
He just came out of
Yeah.
Kuya's house, I
Yes.
heard. So he tumbled here after Kuya's house. So we'll
Yeah.
talk about that.
Yeah, I'm joined in.
alright.
Yes, so Mai.
And also, we're talking about glow ups.
I know.
To
Yes.
greet the new year, we are also counting down to 2026, right? Because it's 6 days before Christmas. How many days before 2026?
What's the math? What's the math, guys?
To
What's
greet
the math?
is it right?
We're
Six?
close to New Year,
I said,
therefore,
where's
I
the
cannot
glow
count.
up?
therefore, a glow up is in order.
Yes.
No, it doesn't have to be physical glow up. It can be an inwards
Inner.
glow up. Wow, this
Yeah.
is what I get, Chal, for joining the
I'm
Christmas
telling you,
party.
believe what you want. But I know, Mai, you got a lot to talk about.
So much to talk about. Very big stories today. But first, let's get to it. The headlines. Today's headlines, a key figure in the flood control scandal investigation is found dead in Benguet. The ICI is seeking a prompt and thorough probe into the death of former DPWH Undersecretary Catalina Cabral. Controversial contractor Sara Discaya remains under NBI custody following her arrest over an allegedly anomalous flood control project in Davao. The MMFF Parade of Stars is happening this afternoon in Makati. We get an update on preparations from there. And later on the show, we'll speak with Museo Pambata President Wilma Huang and rising star Iñigo Jose on their upcoming projects. Our top story today, former DPWH Undersecretary Catalina Cabral, a key figure in the flood control investigation, is dead. Her body was found at a ravine along Cannon Road in Baguio last night after she was reported missing for a few hours. Dobby de Guzman is on the phone to tell us more. Hi, Dobby. Alam ko nasa Cannon Road ka ngayon, right? So what happened? What are police looking at in this case? We all know Cabral has been summoned by the ICI, and now this, of course, there are so many questions. What can you tell us?
My former Department of Public Works and Highways Undersecretary Maria Catalina Cathy Cabral was declared dead early Friday morning after being found unconscious and unresponsive about 40 to 50 meters below a highway at Camp 4, Tuba, Benguet. Tuba Municipal Police Chief Police Major Peter Camsol said Medical Officer 3, Dr. Gian Salinas, pronounced Cabral dead at the scene beside the Wood River at 12:03 a.m. on Friday. In a police report, Cabral's driver, identified as Carlo Hernandez, said she asked him to stop along Cannon Road in Tuba, Benguet on Wednesday afternoon and requested to be left there. Hernandez said he later returned to the area but could no longer find Cabral, prompting him to search the vicinity and report her disappearance to the police. Authorities said Cabral was eventually found along the Wood River, around 40 to 50 meters below the highway, in what they are investigating as an alleged fall. Her death came a day after her name was included in a list of 87 personalities recommended by the DPWH to face charges in connection with the alleged corruption involving government infrastructure projects. Cabral had earlier resigned from her post at the DPWH at the height of the investigation into controversial flood control projects. In September, DPWH Secretary Vince Dizon announced her resignation amid the ongoing probe in which she was being implicated. In a statement, the Infrastructure Commission of Inquiry, or ICI, said Cabral was one of the central figures in the ongoing investigation of allegedly anomalous government infrastructure projects, noting that as former Undersecretary for Planning, she was privy to vital information. The ICI called on law enforcement agencies to immediately secure and preserve all of Cabral's documents, gadgets, and computers for possible digital forensic examination. It also urged a prompt and thorough investigation into her death to ensure that there was no foul play, adding that if foul play is established, those responsible may also be connected to the allegedly anomalous infrastructure projects. The commission extended its condolences to Cabral's bereaved family and friends. Meanwhile, the Office of the Ombudsman directed authorities in Benguet to take custody and preserve Cabral's cell phone and other gadgets, which are to be turned over to investigators at the proper time. The DPWH, for its part, expressed its deepest condolences to the family of the former Undersecretary. The department said Cabral served the agency for more than 40 years and that her loss will be mourned throughout the organization. DPWH also called on the public to respect the family's need for privacy as they grieve the sudden loss. Mai?
Yes, we were all shocked to hear of Cabral's death when we woke up early this morning. Where is Cabral's body at this time?
At this time, the remains of the former Undersecretary is at the Cordillera Serenity Memorial Services at Jangan, Tuba, Benguet, Mai.
Dobe, are police looking at anything suspicious surrounding Cabral's death? I know all we heard was the statement of her driver, and it was her driver who last talked to her and supposedly left her there at the side of the road along Cannon Road.
Well, a lot of people and even the police investigators are wondering why the driver allowed her boss to be left in the area. And during the investigation, or during our interview with some of the police officers of Tuba Police last night, they told BNC that they invited the driver Carlo Hernandez for questioning. And when we asked the police officers if they are now considering Carlo Hernandez as suspect in the death of the former Undersecretary, the police officers told us that this will depend on the outcome of the investigation, which is still being conducted right now.
Dobe, alam ko, andyan ka last night, late last night, you arrived there at pumunta ka sa police station. Sino ba yung mga nakausap mo at nakita mo ba mismo yung driver? Nakausap mo ba siya? Kamusta ang demeanor niya?
Well, actually, nung ongoing yung retrieval operation, I was closely monitoring the driver. And to be candid, I observed him to be sometimes calm. And then nakikita ko yung mukha niya na alalang-alala siya. And when we had an interview with him, and when I asked him, I should say, kung ano yung nasa isip niya nung nakita niyang inaangat na yung bangkay ni Undersecretary Cabral. After asking him that question, humagulgol na siya sa iyak. But may mga pagkakataon din na sinasabi ng mga observers na parang masyado yatang kalmado yung driver considering dun sa nangyaring trahedya sa kanyang amo.
Okay, apart from all those speculation, kumusta ang investigasyon ng pulisya? Are they considering the driver a suspect, or at least, alam ko, they invited him for questioning, hindi ba?
Sa ngayon ay tikom ang bibig ng PNP. We understand that because they are still conducting the investigation. So at the proper time, I think they will issue an information or a result of the partial investigation conducted about the death of the former undersecretary.
All right, thank you, Dobby, for monitoring this big story. Dobby de Guzman there reporting to us from Benguet. The Freedom from Debt Coalition considers the flood control scandal a debt problem. On DNC's The Spokes, Coalition President Dr. Rene Ofreneo adds the anomaly also hampers the country's growth.
At kami sa Freedom from Debt, ang tingin namin doon sa flood control scandal is, nagpapalalim sa problema sa utang.
Yes.
It's a debt problem. Kasi
Is a debt problem or debt problem?
kasi bawat missing or incomplete na flood control, edi dagdag na buwis, dagdag na utang, at saka siyempre obstacle sa further growth. Dapat
Yes.
enabler ang mga infrastructures.
Controversial contractor Sara Vizcaya is now in the custody of the National Bureau of Investigation following her arrest over an allegedly anomalous flood control project in Davao Occidental. Elijah Bonzo is reporting live from the Justice Department in Manila. Elijah, what is next for Sara Vizcaya?
My so-called flood control royalty, Sara and Curly Vizcaya, went to the Department of Justice earlier today. While the DOJ has yet to confirm the reason for their summons, their legal counsel said they have rejoined their affidavit on the tax evasion cases filed against them by the BIR. Before 8 a.m., NBI vans were already parked in front of the DOJ building. The vehicles departed from the NBI detention facility in Muntinlupa. Backtracking, Sara's arrest warrant was served last night at the NBI headquarters over the alleged 96.5 million peso ghost flood control project in Davao Occidental. She was later transferred to the NBI Muntinlupa, where she is currently being detained. The couple and their lawyers declined to give any statements, but Curly gave short answers to questions from the media.
Sir, ano pong reaction niya na naaresto niyo po yung asawa ninyo, sir?
Patay.
Mai Sara Vizcaya is set to be flown to Lapu-Lapu City, Cebu today, following the transfer of the aforementioned case from Davao to Cebu. Mai.
Elijah, we all are awaiting the development in the case of Sara Vizcaya regarding this allegedly anomalous flood control project in Davao Occidental. But I know, very briefly ba, nag-usap si Sara Vizcaya at ang kanyang asawa na si Curly Vizcaya? Were they given a chance to talk to each other before her being whisked away into NBI custody and also sent to the NAIA for her flight?
Well, Mai, since hindi nga nagbigay ng, nagpaunlak ang legal counsel ng mag-asawa, but they have confirmed that ito nga mag-asawa ay nagsama sa isang room dito sa DOJ nung sila ay nagbigay ng kanilang rejoinder affidavit. Mai.
Okay, Elijah Bonzo reporting from the DOJ in Manila. The Medical Assistance for Indigent and Financially Incapacitated Patients, or MAIFIP, program should be removed. The Health Professional Alliance, composed of 72 medical groups, made this call as no one knows where the fund goes. Alliance convener Dr. Antonio Danz tells BNC's On Point even the rich receive support from the program, and the health department knows this. The Alliance plans to question MAIFIP before the Supreme Court.
First is the post-enactment authority. Yung ikaw na yung gumawa ng batas, nung nagawa yung batas, ikaw pang mamimigay ng pera. It's the pork barrel issue. Second is because of the loss of protections that exist in PhilHealth. The Universal Healthcare Act says we cannot pay for technology that has not been assessed carefully through a process, FDA, Health Technology Assessment Council, the drug formulary. And then the third is yung spirit of the law is that PhilHealth should be the primary payer when we get sick.
Lawmakers continue to monitor the bicameral conference committee's ratified budget for next year. In an interview with Politico Nightly, Gabriela Party List Representative Sara Ilago says there are still funds that are considered high risk.
May mga positibong development na tulad ng reduction sa DPWH na nasa 20.7 billion. Nandyan din yung mga nadagdag dun sa sektor ng education. Pero sa tingin natin, yung isa sa pinakamalaki na tinutuliksa ng taong bayan na pork sa pamamagitan ng AICs, ng mga medical assistance to indigent and financially incapacitated patients, pati na rin yung mga malaki na farm-to-market roads ay nariyan pa rin. Kumbaga, itong mga historically nagiging prone to abuse, misuse, and corruption ay lumobo pa yung pagdating dito sa 2026 budget.
Ilago admits there wasn't enough time to review the BICAM report as copies were not immediately given to members of Congress. The Anti-Red Tape Authority welcomes the additional funding of 132 million pesos for its 2026 budget following the approval by the Bicameral Conference Committee. On Bilyonaryo News channels at the forefront, ARTA Director General Ernesto Perez assures that the allotted budget for next year will be utilized to implement more digital-based programs as well as to maintain their ongoing projects. Perez notes that ARTA has been operating with limited funding and manpower since its establishment in 2018.
This is more than sufficient to really operationalize our digital-based platforms to hire more staff supported by contract of service.
ARTA has recently launched the Accountability, Responsiveness, and Transparency, or ART Dashboard, which consolidates data across the agency's platforms. The dashboard features real-time analytics, serving both as a leadership command center and a public window into government performance. Asset management company Atram sees GDP in the fourth quarter to settle around 3%, well below the 4.6% forecast. On BNC's Business 360, Atram Chief Investment Strategist Philip Hagedorn says a strong focus on budget execution and spending strategy could help offset the impact of a weak fourth quarter growth.
I'll tell you one thing, Mikey, and I saw the outlook of 4.6% for fourth quarter. It's going to be way lower than that.
Okay.
Okay.
Ouch. What are your projections at Atram for Q4 GDP?
We think it's going to be closer to the 3%.
Ouch.
For fourth quarter.
Okay.
But we have a chance of making that number irrelevant.
Yeah.
You know, we have a chance because we won't know that number until sometime in, maybe second month of next year, Feb, maybe a little later than that. So by the time they announce that number, if we have a good plan for the budget and the focus is now on how that gets spent, then it won't be so important that our fourth quarter was weak.
Yeah.
Because we're not spending on infra, etc.
Yeah.
So let's see. But we're expecting it to be quite weak.
Yeah.
And definitely weaker than the 4.6%.
Yeah.
A Publicus Asia survey shows shifts in public trust and approval ratings among top Philippine leaders. President Marcos saw his approval drop to 22% and trust to 15%, with public concerns over slow justice in allegedly anomalous flood control projects and allegations of illegal drug use. Vice President Sara Duterte maintained higher ratings with 34% approval and 31% trust, despite public scrutiny over her rising net worth and criticisms of the administration. Senate President Tito Soto and House Speaker Boji D registered moderate to low ratings, while Chief Justice Alexander Gesmundo showed an improvement in approval to 20%. The Pahayag 2025 end-of-the-year survey conducted from December 7 to 10 polled 1,500 registered voters nationwide. Coming up next, we'll speak with Museo Pambata President Wilma Huang on the interactive museum's plans for next year. The Daily Dish will be right back.
Weather conditions across the Philippines today are being steered by three key systems. The northeast monsoon continuing to influence the northern areas, the intertropical convergence zone affecting the southern sections, and the easterlies prevailing over much of the remaining parts of the country. Across Luzon, cloudy skies with intervals of rain are expected over Cagayan Valley, Apayao, Kalinga, Mountain Province, and Ifugao. Cooler weather will be felt in the highlands with Baguio temperatures ranging from a chilly 17 to 24 degrees Celsius. The northeast monsoon will also bring partly cloudy to cloudy skies, along with isolated light rains over the Ilocos region and the rest of the Cordillera. Meanwhile, the easterlies continue to dominate the Bicol region and have now extended to Aurora, Quezon, and eastern Visayas, leading to cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms. In Metro Manila and across other parts of the Visayas, expect partly cloudy to cloudy conditions with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms. Temperatures in Metro Manila will range between 26 and 30 degrees Celsius, while Metro Cebu will see temperatures from 26 to 31 degrees Celsius. Further south, the intertropical convergence zone remains active. This system will bring cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms over Palawan, Caraga, and the Davao region. Temperatures in Metro Davao will range from 25 to 32 degrees Celsius. For the rest of Mindanao, generally fair weather is expected, with skies turning partly cloudy to cloudy and only a few isolated rain showers or thunderstorms possible by late afternoon or evening.
Welcome back. You're still watching The Daily Dish.
Joining us now is Museo Pambata's president, no other than Wilma Huang.
Welcome to the show, Wilma. You look super cute. I love
Those are my
it.
colors. I missed the colors first because we're all in black right now.
Yeah, Chal is not feeling well when it's like, drabby colors. But you're giving us
Looking
life.
good.
Where'd you get this outfit?
Well, my top is actually hand embroidered by Rowena Caballero. She's from the Panay Bukidnon community in Iloilo.
Nice.
So they're known for their embroideries.
Yes, and you're with Habi.
And I'm with Habi Council, yes.
So this is what you call promotion.
Yes, it's Filipiniana Friday after all.
Is it?
It's Filipina Friday.
A Friday!
For
We
me.
should use that here. That's so beautiful.
No, you're just trying to get
Get
it
the
used to wear
colors.
colors. All right, Wilma, tell us about Museo Pambata, because I've known about Museo Pambata. I'm sure a lot of our viewers have known about it for quite some time, and of course,
Yes, I take my kids there.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
what's going on with Museo now? What are your new uniforms? Anything exciting?
Well, it's been 31 years since we
Can you
opened.
imagine?
Yes, 31 years this month. And just last Sunday, we actually welcome again almost 1,200 kids from various communities to
Wow.
celebrate Christmas.
Wow.
It's our annual tradition of like a pamaskong handog, a Christmas gift giving. So we just soft opened this year and still undergoing a lot of renovations.
Is that why you closed because of
Yes,
renovations?
for some time.
Yes,
okay.
during the pandemic, we also had to close. So that was during the event, what's being flashed on the screen.
Okay.
So we have recently reopened a room called Ang Katawan Ko. It's about parts of the body because, you know, Museo Pambata is an interactive museum. So we don't have artifacts. What we do have is play.
Yes.
We teach, kids learn through play. So we also promote literacy. Pretty soon we will be opening our Classroom of the Future, which is in partnership with Khan Academy Philippines, because we want to introduce EdTech, use of the Khan Academy platform to help kids. We're starting off with Child Hope kids, kids who don't have the opportunity to go to regular school.
Regular school.
Yeah, so Museo is really not just a cultural and heritage place, but it's actually an educational play space. And I'm proud to share that just last May, when I started my president's term, we got recognized by the United Nations Office of Partnerships.
Nice.
Wow,
Yes.
congratulations
Thank
to
you.
Museo Pambata.
Yes, for championing one of the Sustainable Development Goals, which is inclusive and equitable access to quality education and lifelong learning for all.
Wow, that's a lot of
Words.
words and
Big
exciting
words.
times, right,
But
Chal?
we're proud to be the first cultural institution to be welcomed by the UN.
In the Philippines.
Yes, only in the
What
Philippines.
a recognition.
Thank
you know,
you.
congratulations. Barely a year into this and already so busy. Tell us, what is the core mission of Museo Pambata? I mean, aside from being a museum for all the children here,
Well, we really want to spark the a Filipino child's imagination. So we want to encourage creativity. That's why in the museum was founded by our current chairman, Nina Lim Yuson, along with her mother, Miss Adelaida Lim. As an interactive museum, they learn through play. They touch, they run, they go through our exhibitions. We just want to encourage imagination.
Right. You know what, Wilma? I love the fact that you mentioned a while ago that you don't have any artifacts. Is that a strategy, or do you think that there should be artifacts also that promotes, you know, Philippine culture and heritage for that age bracket?
I think what we want to really encourage is learning through play. So we like to say that play is our main artifact. So kids touch our exhibits, they go through our rooms, and somehow acquire learning about our cultural heritage. As a matter of fact, one of the new rooms we are going to renovate is a hobby room, because
Weaving room.
it's a hobby. Well, we will have weaving workshops for
Okay.
kids, and also promoting natural dyes, because most of our textiles do use natural dyes,
Yes.
not chemical dyes. So in partnership with PTRI, the Department of
Yes.
Science and Technology, and also the Hobby Council, we want to bring the education, knowledge of our cultural heritage through textiles at that young age. So our rooms are being spruced up, so bit by bit, and also because we know that we're the chairman of the ASEAN coming in 2026.
Yes.
very
So
big.
actually, the DILG has shared with me that one of their main mission is really to promote sustainable and responsible urban development.
I mean, that would be great, Wilma, for the attending dignitaries' wives and partners
I hope
to
so.
come
And
their
and check it out.
kids too,
Yeah.
di ba?
Yeah, 1,000%.
Yes, because in January, end of January, we're actually opening an exhibition by Alfred and Isabel Aquilizans. They're Filipino contemporary artists, and this will coincide with the art fairs 10 days before the art fair, because they have an installation that they created out of recycled cardboards. And it's called Dwellings. Dwellings because we want to show kids about urban development, how a barrio transforms into a city, and a city transforms into a big metropolis like
that's
Metro
so
Manila.
fun.
And they'll be able to join in the workshops to create something from the cardboards themselves, whether it's a building, a car, a tree or
Right.
Yeah.
Wilma, what's the main focus of the Museo Pambata? Because I know from the past, you even had a library drive and all those wonderful things, text.
We still have that. We reinstated our mobile library.
I love that. But is it to educate indigent individuals, especially the youth, or is it for everyone?
We like to think that our doors are open to all Filipino
Right.
children, not just those from the sectors that are underserved or marginalized or how will you call it? But we, like this Christmas gift giving recently last Sunday, we actually welcomed kids from Special Olympics, Pilipinas, so
Nice.
they have some mental disabilities. We have kids from Club Foot with physical disabilities. We also welcome kids from whose parents are persons deprived of liberty.
Okay.
So, and also from Child Hope, White Cross, Verlani Foundation.
That's a lot of partnership.
No, because we want to show that, the Museo is really for, and also Talking Hands, those with hard of hearing. We've held concerts for hard of hearing kids. And next year, one of our ambitious projects is to come up with tours that kids who are vision impaired. So there will be auditory tours of the Museo so that they could also appreciate the space.
As you mentioned the word play and interaction a while ago, I can't help but feel giddy because I'm a real believer with the word play in all aspects in life. And I just want to share with everyone, one of the things that you guys have done is actually allow the children to share and make the installations themselves. So my son is one of those who created using plastic bottles.
Yes,
what do you
recycled.
call that room again?
Karagatan.
Karagatan,
Used to be
yes.
under the sea. Yes, this was actually.
Yeah.
I'd like to
Yes,
give credit to
please.
the previous board on that, headed by Bambi Manyosa, Tanhudko, Sofia Zobel Elizalde, and the other board trustees. Because what we really want Museo to be is a museum for children by children.
Right.
Love that.
My question there is, how do you make the most of a visit to Museo Pambata as an adult and, of course, with
Oh,
children?
that's nice. Yeah, tips on that.
Yeah. Well, we actually we welcome walk-ins, but we also have scheduled tours because some parents would want their kids to also partake in. We have storytellers. We have
Yes.
volunteer storytellers. There are occasions we have students from theater and dance who actually activate the spaces. And we also have activities like arts and crafts. And like I mentioned later on, we will have weaving workshops. We will have natural dye workshops.
Right. How big is the Museo?
I don't know the exact square footage, really, but it's an old building. It used to be called the Elks Club. It's a heritage place. We are now sprucing up even the outdoor. We call it the Bakuran.
Okay, cute. You're gonna be planting stuff there.
Well, actually, what we planted is an artificial turf, so it won't die. But we're sprucing up the playground because we want kids to experience the outdoor, even though our weather is tropical all year round. We want them to enjoy the outdoor, not just be in aircon spaces inside.
Okay, let's jump to technology because earlier on we were talking about that a lot of kids are in their computers, but you are actually going with the flow as well with
Yeah,
it.
because they barely look up, If when
Yeah,
the kid
all
is
their eyes are
plugged in, it's
drooping.
always looking down, right?
Well, we're starting off by launching our Classroom of the Future that I mentioned earlier. That's in partnership with Khan Academy, Philippines. And then that corridor is what we're technically calling temporarily as a tech corridor. So we want to have like changing exhibitions. We want to bring kids who are into robotics, who are into, let's say, science experiments, or even that tech corridor can incorporate artistic endeavors that uses sounds and lights. So, and even we have a shadow room and a film, which also doubles as a film room. So we want the museum, the Museo, to be a complete, not just a cultural and heritage site for our history, but also moving with the times and really showing kids how to use tech responsibly.
Right. Well, this is a very important question for me because, I don't know if our viewers can chime in with regard to this question, but how do you get funding for the Museo?
Well, thank you for asking that. We're actually a private, non-stock, and organization. So we don't get any funding from the government.
yeah.
We're not like the National Museum that's received something from the federal funds. So our revenue streams is really from the patronage of our visitors. So we're so grateful to all the schools that have been sending their students for field trips. We're grateful for the parents who bring their kids to our museum. We're grateful to our corporate sponsors who partner with us and support us. Because for every ticket sold, we actually set aside funds so that we can reach out to communities that with children who cannot visit, who cannot afford our admission fee.
Right.
So
because that's why I asked Chal, because, you know, some, of course, there are challenges.
Yes.
I'm sure you want to know about that.
Yeah, speaking about challenges, Wilma, when it comes to having a privately owned museum, not funded by the government, what are these things that, is it the traffic? Is it, or you don't seem to have a problem with that because I myself go there more than twice a year. So please share us the challenges.
Well, I'm so grateful for also this administration because the First Lady has been promoting and really rehabilitating Manila. It's a heritage site. It's a cultural space that for several decades have been ignored because everybody flocks to BGC or Makati. So we hope that even our contribution by helping fix up our Museo, Pambata, that more will come to our section of the Manila metropolis. Another challenge we do face as a nonprofit private NGO is of course, income.
Yes.
But we're glad that since we've reopened, a lot of sponsors, we call them ninongs and ninangs, private individuals and corporations have come in from, I don't want to mention because if I might forget the others.
Yeah, that's too bad.
But the ninongs and ninangs at least,
The ninongs and ninangs, they have been vital to the existence of Museo Pambata.
Right.
And I'm very grateful that there are some new friends, new ninongs and ninangs reaching out for me to talk to and to present what we hope our plans are.
Ninong Ferdi!
Oh my, Ninang Cha. But you know, I can't help but say this because I love the vibe of Wilma because she's got such a youthful energy. And especially, a lot of people don't know this, but she is in love with BTS.
Oh,
that's why
that's the big reveal today.
She's the perfect president for Museo Pambata. You can share that youthfulness with them.
You relate to the young.
Proud Army. You know? I think when you're around young people, young kids, and I also mentor teens, you can't help but be positive and about the future, despite everything that's happening around the world. And I hope you don't mind, but I was sharing good news earlier today. I have a mentee.
Yes.
He was a guest here recently.
Yes.
Emilio Baja.
Emilio Baja.
He is Harvard bound.
Yay!
So hello, Emilio. Tito Vilma, so proud of you.
Oh. And you actually launched this book, or you also helped in publishing?
He held his book launch at Museo Pambata. He was the first youth to hold a book launch at our museo.
He's going to be a very important individual in the growth of our country. I am saying it right now. So Grace Baha, you've got your task at hand. Yeah, but
okay, Wilma, I want to talk about the spaces because you mentioned like Emilio was able to launch his book and
at our
publish that.
event space.
And you said this is children for children. You know, by really focus on all the kids. So tell us about the spaces that we can use aside from actually just enjoying the museum.
Yeah.
Okay, so aside from the main museum where all the exhibit rooms are, we also have the Balayatu. This was an annex building at the back, but we renovated it. And it houses also a merienda cafe where we hope to launch a pamanang, how do you call it, cultural heritage, culinaria, pamanang culinaria program.
People always talk about food. When we're during
and then we get hungry.
Yeah, so we want to encourage kids, you know, to learn. We're more than just adobo, pancit, and lumpia.
I agree 1,000,000%.
We actually hosted a book launch of Nelson Canlas and Chef Miggy, and it featured the Tausug cuisine, the putning
Kulma.
putling mandi. So they even had the kids taste it. So the book really came alive.
I
there you
love
see
Tausug
it. Yeah.
cuisine.
Yes, there it is. there it
Kulma
is, yeah.
and all of that, kari ayam, kari na.
I have yet to try it, but I'm seeing it right now. It's
excellent.
awesome.
There, it's kind of like a
This is their,
palitaw.
yeah, this is their sweet.
With
Normally
latik.
it's smaller and it pops in your mouth actually.
He made pretty huge ones.
Oh my gosh, that's super.
And we have an event space. So if you want to use also the event space, it's a 150 person that could be accommodated.
Yes.
So it's called the Fiesta Hall on the second floor of the Balayatu.
The Fiesta Hall.
And then of course our soon to be spruced up Bakuran.
Yes, but please invite our
yes.
viewers over there to come and visit the Museo Pambata.
Well, please do visit us in 2026. We hope to continue to renovate a lot of our old special spaces, but we'll also be bringing new ones. So, sana po makadalaw kayo at bumisita sa amin sa Museo Pambata.
Yes, Wilma
Wilma,
Army.
thank you
so much, Wilma. That was
Thank you
beautiful.
too.
And we can't wait to visit.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
All
so
the
much.
young and young at heart.
Yes,
Thank you so
yes.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're taking a quick break. We'll speak with rising star Iñigo Jose when the Daily Dish returns.
Hello. Welcome back. You're still watching The Daily Dish.
For our next guest today, it's someone who wears different hats. Model, athlete, and reality TV personality. Please welcome rising star Iñigo Jose. He's literally rising. He's super tall.
Yeah, I know.
My
I'm glad
gosh.
he's sitting, so
Yes.
at least we're like a level with him.
Thank you
Yes.
for having me. Thank
Don't we feel
course.
very young today?
We always feel young.
You're right, Tita Mo. So,
Right, Tita
welcome
Ferdi.
back.
Thank you, Tita Bird.
No,
he really calls me
He
Tita.
calls
so
me,
it's
what do we call him?
Tita.
Yeah!
Hindi, I'm cutting this interview. Alis na
Okay,
ako.
bye. So, he just came out of PBB.
Yes.
And we want to know, because obviously, like, we watch it, but we don't know what's really going on inside. And you go, so,
Yes.
what's the experience like?
It's really fun inside. I mean, syempre, iba po sa loob. It's a different experience when you're inside. You've built a genuine connection with everybody inside. You know, it's a different experience, but a lovely one. A lot of learnings.
How,
I feel like they're always in your face, though, like, you know, your house.
the cameras, yeah, I would get so conscious.
Yeah.
But I want to know how
Yeah.
you got into PBB.
Actually, before that po, it's an actual adjustment. Sa una po, you become very conscious of the cameras, the lapel. But after a while, you adjust to it. And sooner than later, you're like, oh, I don't mind the cameras, I don't mind the lapel anymore. But before going inside, I had this audition process, a really long audition process before going inside PBB. So, ayun.
You have
It's
to audition?
Pero alam mo na
Yeah.
para sa PBB
Yeah.
yun, hindi?
Alam naman po, alam naman. Pero it's a very, hindi siya pwede pag-usapan. But it's a long
Oh,
process.
you can't talk
very
about
long.
it? Because I'm so interested. Like, what do they audition?
Yeah.
Like, what do
Me
they do?
too.
Can you at least tell us, like, one
Yeah.
thing that you guys had to do?
We had to really speak about our experiences in life. So that's what we're going to share inside the house. So I'm happy to be able to share my story din sa loob.
Yes,
Yun.
which we'll talk about in a little bit. But
Yes, of
Monique,
course.
I think you'll be perfect to be a housemate.
Housemate.
Me?
Like my housemate.
Yeah, I
You're so
know.
nervous naman.
No, thank you. I don't know if I can do that with all the cameras around
Correct.
me.
But that's funny because you've just recently left the house.
Apo.
You've matured and now you're out in the universe, right?
Yeah.
Is it weird waking up in the morning in your home and you don't have a lapel or a mic or a camera in front of you?
No, actually po, it was an easy transition for that case.
Yes.
But what I wanted to really apply from the House of Kuya was the routine I was able to build, yung walang phone, yung
that's a good
yeah,
one.
and then you're just really snappy. Like the moment you wake up, straight to brushing your teeth, to taking a shower, to eating your food, to go to work. So that's really what I want to do. The transition of that. So not really on the lapel side and everything, but the things I've learned inside, like yun nga sa routine ko, I want to apply it dito sa labas.
Did you guys
Yeah.
have the cameras rolling 24/7?
24/7, yeah, every time. Like the moment you get out of your room, it's just showtime.
What if you have to use the bathroom?
I don't,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
if I was inside, I don't mind. I mean,
Yeah, hindi mo na rin po mapapansin. Like it becomes second nature. Is that what it's called? Like
Right.
you don't mind it
Yeah.
anymore.
right. So I'm sure, and then the personalities come out, the real personality, because
Yes.
you're no longer conscious. In the beginning, of course, you hold back, right?
Yeah.
And then characters come out.
Yeah.
Inigo, you, of course, I don't know, with your mom, Tanya, right? She's taught you, obviously, to be very independent. But do you think you became more independent by having this experience?
Yes, it's really a different experience being inside the house. Yung mga pinahawakan ko, yung mga tinuro ni Mama sa akin, syempre. Going inside, yung labanan dun is what was taught to you from the outside world. And then it's going to be showcased inside the house. So the family values that you learn when you go to school, the values that the teachers teach you, and everything, your friends, family, dun siya mapapakita. So, that's just what I showed inside the house. And what I learned naman from the house was just magpakatotoo and magpakatao. Meaning, be true to yourself, but at the same time, it's as important to be a good person as well. So that's something that I want to apply now that I'm outside with what my mom taught me. So combination, it's going to be beautiful.
Before we talk about you going to the outside world,
Yeah.
I would just ask, what is the most valuable thing that your mom taught? Just pick one that really helped your journey inside Kuya's house.
Move with grace.
Move with
Nice.
Period. That's
Yes,
really it.
I like it. Move
Short,
with
I
but
love
grace.
powerful.
that.
Yeah.
Miss Tanya, you did well, right? So, but of course, you are not jumping off from nowhere. Your parents are celebrities in their own right. Obviously, your father's still a working actor. Your mother was into commercials, and I mean, how can you not? She's got a pretty face.
Y'all look like sisters. I'm looking at the photos
Right?
on the
she's
LED.
there
Yeah, you
behind,
guys
yeah.
literally look
They're
like
really
sisters.
barkada. They're really barkada.
Yeah.
So obviously, certain information's coming out, and people want to know. Like, for
Yeah.
example, your relationship with your father. Of course, you and your mom and your siblings, super. It's a daily thing, right?
Yes.
That's moving with grace, as you said. But
Yeah.
with your father, of course, a lot of inquiring minds are asking, how was that when you entered the house?
Before entering the house, my dad is the type of person who gives good advice here in the industry. That
Right.
Dad kasi is really, matagal na siya sa industry nito. Kaya marami siyang pinapayo sa akin. So, ako, nandun ako para makinig. Siyempre, I'm new. Wala pa akong isang taon dito sa Star Magic. But I'm just really taking it all in, soaking it up like a sponge. So all the advices, I'm just really trying to apply what I believe is right. So that's the help that my dad gives me in this industry, because I really see his passion here for acting. So I just want to, apply it. Yeah.
What would you say the hardest part of being in this industry for you would be?
Oh, the adjustment from just going to school, and I've recently just entered modeling.
Nice.
It's a different transition from modeling and going to school to being an actor or being in this industry, because there's a lot to really learn. And now that I'm new and I was able to be given an opportunity to be inside PBB, everything's moving faster than usual.
Right.
So
Is this what you really want?
yes, I'm really enjoying the process. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't be here as well. I'm really taking the time to get to know myself as well now that I'm here. So I'm just really excited for what's to come, and I want to focus on it so that matupad yung mga gusto kong matupad sa buhay. So,
Right.
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind, Mo, but there's this one concern or issue that came out right before you left the house, right? Which is a comment that came out. It's for those viewers that are watching us right now. This is not meant to insult or to belittle women, but the term, a millennial term, is a millennial Gen Z term?
No, I think it's Gen Z because
Gen Z. See, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Gen Z term, which is gyat, right?
Yeah.
We're not going to explain what it actually says because there's censorship with words, right? So the issue was that you apparently nasabi mo about some of a female housemate of yours.
Yes.
Right? Can you shed light on that?
Para sa akin, Tito Ferdi, it's a very, sensitive topic, but it's in the past. Ngayon, I'm just really focusing on the present. Yung issue na yun, na-address na po siya sa loob ng bahay.
Okay.
And I really don't want to focus on that. I want to focus on what I've learned.
Right. But no pointing fingers. Did
Yeah.
you say it?
Sila na bahala. Like, you can ask, hopefully you get to interview Sina Carmel, Crystal in the future.
Right.
I hope that they'd be the ones to speak for me. I don't want to speak for myself in this situation.
By you saying that, it seems like you are being sensitive not only to what the situation that came up, but to your other housemates. It seems like you don't want to throw anyone under the bus, which is a great character that you possess because you've got loyalty, and it seems like you protect your tribe. Is that the feeling?
It's just, it's a very hard time right now.
Right.
But at the same time, I love everyone in the house. Good luck to everyone inside. And, when you guys come out, I'm just here for you guys. And yeah, thank you for the question, Tito Ferdi. But, I don't really think I can share a lot about it right now.
Fair enough.
But
Fair
yes,
enough.
Tita Ferdi, thank you for that question.
You're not Tita Mo.
I have something though.
Tell me. Tell us rather.
Time will tell.
Oh, yun. Move with Grace.
Time
and then
will tell.
Time will tell.
Noted with
and
thanks.
I can't wait for that time to tell.
But Iñigo, you're doing so much. I don't know how you're balancing. I could barely balance school and work when I was in college. Like when I was your age, just last year.
Wow.
Hindi, kasi papagalitan ako ni ma'am kung hindi ko gawin yung school habang nasa industry.
Yeah, so how are you balancing all of that? And you mentioned that you might be taking a quick leave, when we were talking in the makeup room, just to focus on one thing.
At the moment, I'm taking an LOA, and it was approved naman. So at the moment, I'm focusing on work. But the moment I finish this busy season, I'm going to go straight back to school.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool.
And where is he going? Congrats to your
Educate
team.
and move
Thank
up.
you,
I
thank
love
you.
They
that.
just
Right,
won.
Mo?
Yeah, congrats to LaSalle. That's where he
yes,
goes. That's why he's
animal.
wearing green.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Tito Ferdi, hold that thought.
Yes, Tita
We
Monique.
will be back in Tito Ferdi's house. More from Iñigo Jose. The Daily Dish will be right back.
Welcome back to the Daily Dish.
And still with us, rising star Iñigo Jose, and we're gonna get to the juicy part.
Yeah.
Our interview,
He's super
so
serious,
excited.
yeah. You know what? Okay, so the other day we had Javi here, Lorenzana, and he's this guy. I don't know if you know him, but he does book reviews Shirtless.
Wow.
We're not gonna, don't worry,
We're not gonna ask you to
We're not
remove
gonna
your
ask you.
shirt. Okay? But that's just priming you for what we do here. So, Monique would like to know.
Why is it
Do I
always
love
me?
books?
Yeah, do you love
I
books?
love
And what's your
books.
favorite book? Exactly.
I have a few.
Thank you. Best
Yeah.
friends kami.
I love self-improvement books. Yeah.
Really?
So anything about self-improvement, I love it. Yeah,
Okay.
So I'm getting
Yeah.
into that.
Do you think relationships, romantic ones, are self-improvement?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay. You like that
Being in a-
segue?
I know, I'm letting you handle this.
Yeah. But being in a relationship, of course, teaches you a lot of things. So it's also part of self-improvement.
Have
So
you
is
been in a
somebody-
relationship
correct.
already?
Yeah, I've been.
And what has that taught you?
It taught me a lot of things, first of all, but maybe the most important thing that I've learned in a relationship is it's not as important to be right also. It's knowing each other's feelings and
Right.
then focusing on fixing the problem.
Oh, he's so
Is,
mature.
is somebody teaching you lessons right now?
Your laugh just
Wow.
went like 2 pitches
I
higher.
know. I got kilig.
Yeah, of course.
Really?
Yeah, but
How long have you been dating?
no.
Oh,
dating,
so
no
not.
dating,
So nobody's
yeah.
teaching you lessons
No,
right
but I'm
now.
learning every day.
Okay, so who is your? I'm gonna put it right there on the table. Who, if you were to date somebody, hypothetically, right, in the Philippine showbiz cadre of beautiful women,
Yeah.
who would it be? Top 3.
Top 3. I'll be honest, I was really inspired by Bel Mariano. She
Okay.
is a standard for
Yes.
me. She's a standard. I would follow that one with Julia Barreto because
Okay.
she's really pretty. And for the last one, I would say, oof, this is a hard one.
It's so easy.
We
It's
gave you 3
hard.
options.
Yeah. Now I'll focus on those 2.
Wow,
top
in no
2.
particular order.
No particular order.
Now he said
Just-
Belle is the standard.
Because I think Iñigo was gonna say you for number 3, but he just got embarrassed.
Grabe naman.
Ang hirap eh.
Kasi she really is crush ng bayan eh.
Oh, yeah, she,
This is like PBB, how sneak,
Tito
ano, Tito
Ferdi put her on the
Ferdi.
spot.
Okay. Kay Tito Ferdi, moving forward.
Moving forward.
Kakainis ka. Anyway, Iñigo, what do you do in
Yeah.
your spare time? If the cameras are not on you, what do you like to do?
Oh, I love playing basketball. I love going to the gym, and I love reading my self-improvement books. And being with my family, of course.
Do you cook?
Just yung egg and everything. But I don't cook like lutong bahay. So no, I don't really.
So how would you survive? How did you
By my
survive
own?
inside?
Inside, marami pong marunong magluto. I learned actually to cook mga lutong bahay dun sa loob, like
Lutong bahay is
tinola.
like sinigang, right?
Yeah, sinigang. I learned how to cook. Yeah.
The edible
Sinigang.
and the kare
Adobo, yeah.
Yeah,
I learned how
you
to
know,
cook
and
those.
what kare.
Yeah. Kar.
But if
Yeah.
you were to give somebody your age that does know how to cook advice on cooking, what would you say?
Just try
For
it.
survival, ha?
For survival.
Yeah.
Just cook it the way you want to cook it. But, you know.
Ay.
Yeah, like, eat it.
Iho,
That's
no.
it.
Wait, Tito Ferdi has tips. Anong tip mo?
Yeah.
Sabi mo, iho, no? Anong tip mo?
Well, cooking is from the heart. So if nobody's teaching you life lessons right now and you're not inspired, what you should do is you should pour your love in cooking. So that when somebody eats your food, they know that it came from your heart. Nah!
Kasi Tito Ferdi, para sa akin, I love eating the food that comes from a person who's throwing their love to the food.
So spoiled mo.
Looking for somebody who cooks for him.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. We are coming to our favorite part, Tita Mo, which
Yes, Tita
is
Ferdi,
a
rapid
rapid fire.
fire.
Rapid fire.
So we're gonna ask you questions, and the first thing that pops in your head is what you blurt out.
All right.
Okay?
Okay,
Tita Mo,
ready?
you first.
One word your friends use to describe you.
Funny,
True.
hopefully.
Dream project still on your vision board.
Rom-com shows or
Rom-com.
movies.
Cute.
All right.
I can totally see you doing that. Guilty pleasure food.
Pizza with mayonnaise.
Wait,
What?
Next question.
No. We're
wanna try
marinating
this.
on this.
No.
What kind of pizza, first of
Pizza
all?
with mayo.
I don't know. I just tried it and I enjoyed it.
You know what? I was building up
Wait.
your mom for doing such a good job raising you, but
I'm
now
sorry,
that,
Mom.
that went down
This
the
is all me, I'm
drain.
sorry.
Hold on, do you like drizzle the mayo on top, or
Yeah.
do
Or
you
do
dip
you
the pizza?
Because
Like
the
Jap mayo
the meat
or regular
lovers
mayo?
one, the meat lovers with a lot of meat, and then you put some mayo and eat it. I don't know, it tastes
Yo,
good.
that Loki sounds good. Let's try
It's
it.
good. You should try
We
it.
should try it.
You should try it.
He said meat lover, so if it's cheese and mayo, I feel like that's
But I'm
definitely
sure your
weird,
toilet
but-
won't love it. But you know,
Ay,
it's
qué
good.
horror.
Ferdi would love that. It's a diuretic.
If it's a diuretic, we're there, okay? Message to your fans watching today.
I love you guys so much. Your support, I feel it to the bone. And I know that my supporters are really strong. And I see it every time that they go and visit me and work.
Yeah.
And the messages and all the flowers and letters that you bring to my house, I appreciate all of them. And, you know, let's stay strong.
And send him
Sweet.
pizza with
With
mayo,
mayonnaise.
okay?
Okay, are you a morning person or a night person?
I'm a night person trying to be a morning person.
City life or beach life?
Beach life.
Go-to outfit off cam.
Ooh, calm fits.
Okay, what about gym or outdoor training?
Gym.
Okay.
Scripted or reality TV?
Reality TV.
Favorite role that you've played or about to play?
Ooh, favorite role I would want to play is more on rom-com. So I'd love to really go into that area.
Okay.
Okay,
Ikaw yung romantic o ikaw yung comedy?
Both.
Calm.
Okay.
What's your on-set must-have?
Makeup remover.
I love him.
He has tips for you later.
I've
off
got
air.
the best makeup wipes, but I'll tell you about it later. One thing people assume about you that's wrong.
Ooh. I don't know.
Napandat ka. Hindi ka
Oh yes, they're saying I'm 5'4". I fed it into the internet that I'm 5'4".
Are you serious? You're
Yeah, as a
5'4"
meme.
now?
Yeah, because I did this live on TikTok one time. I was saying, asking, ano height mo? Sabi ko, 5'4". It's a meme, so I just kept on saying 5'4".
So how tall are you?
I'm 6'1".
Mabuti you didn't say 6'7". Kasi
Oh, we know that. We're close.
Tito
cool.
Ferdi and Gen Z.
1,000%. Bro, I'm totally popping that, okay?
What?
We're cooked chat.
We're cook
The
chatting that.
titos and titas know
up?
those.
I'm cringing.
You're
I'm like, oh my gosh, ew. I don't know what they
Okay.
just said. I lost myself. I don't know what happened. What happened was...
What happened?
Okay. Social media detox or non-stop scrolling?
Social media detox.
Hidden talent.
Hidden talent. Ooh.
Can you sing? Can you dance?
I'd like to think I can sing.
Oh, what's your favorite
Really?
song?
What's your favorite? Yeah, correct. What's your
Favorite
song?
song? Madami, but Orange and Lemons. I
What's
love Orange
that?
and Lemons. They're a band, and they
What
have lots
song
of good
particularly?
songs. Oh, I love all their songs, but right now I can't really think. It's so. Oh my goodness.
You know where this is
mga
going.
OPM. OPM songs.
Okay, can you sample one song for us?
Panalangin ko sa habang buhay, makapiling ka, makasama ka, yan ang panalangin ko.
It sounds really nice. I'm gonna listen to this after.
Yeah, that one.
I'm gonna learn Tagalog
Yeah.
after this.
Yeah, you like
That's by Apple Hiking though.
I actually like it though.
I like
Really?
it.
Orange and Lemons.
Orange and Lemons is a newer band. What I sang is by Up Hikings, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I will also listen to that.
We just had
Tito
Bonnie.
Ferdi knows that for sure.
I feel like you guys are on a date. This is like y'all are a thing here. I'm just third wheeling. Wow. A cute duet.
No, he is my nephew, my God.
Okay. So, what is your favorite food of all time besides pizza and mayonnaise? You gotta give us something else.
Pasta. I
What
love
kind?
pasta. White
With mayo.
with mayo. Oh,
That's
no,
cream.
that's,
It's
I've
okay.
never tried that.
Okay.
Well, any pasta.
Iñigo,
Okay.
if you had $1 billion pesos, what would you do with it?
I'd invest it, all of it.
In
Not
what?
really all, but I'd invest it on house and lot or lots or what is that called? Lupa.
Lupa. Oh, that's lupa.
Lupa.
But one thing that you will buy that you like, no guilt.
No guilt. A penthouse.
Wow.
Pwede,
That is the
pwede.
dream.
That's the dream.
Well,
Yes.
thank you, Iñigo.
Thank you
especially
so
for
much.
Thank you.
singing. I'm gonna look up a song now later.
Yeah.
And answering us with the difficult questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tita Ferdi. Thank you.
Thank you, Tita Ferdi.
Welcome to the
We loved having
Thank you, Tita.
Grabe naman. Okay, well, guys, before they get banned from Bilyonaryo, we've got more stories from around the world, plus the latest in sports and entertainment after the break. The Daily Dish will be right back.
Welcome back to the Daily Dish. We begin world news in Australia, where communities continue to mourn those killed in the country's deadliest mass shooting in 30 years. The Jewish community gathered at Sydney's Bondi Beach for prayers, while hundreds of swimmers and surfers paddled out into the water to honor the 15 victims. Funerals began this week, with the youngest victim laid to rest on Thursday. Sunday's attack, perpetrated by two gunmen, a father and his son, allegedly targeted a Hanukkah celebration and is being investigated as an act of terrorism. In the U.S., the White House says the board of the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts has voted to add Trump to its name. It's being renamed the Trump Kennedy Center. President Donald Trump has been eager to put his stamp on Washington and his name on buildings. For the Kennedy Center, he has sought to reshape its programming and abruptly fired members of the board back in February and installed himself as chair. A board member says Thursday's vote was unanimous, while a source with ties to the institution says Congress must approve any official name change. The decision has sparked controversy, with a Kennedy relative insisting the center is a federal memorial that cannot be renamed. In Brazil, President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva vows to veto a bill that would cut the 27-year prison sentence of former President Jair Bolsonaro. The bill was approved by the Senate late on Wednesday. The proposed law could see Bolsonaro spend just over 2 years behind bars for plotting a coup against Lula following his loss in the 2022 election. Bolsonaro began serving his sentence just last month. Lula said he would block the measure once it reaches his desk, despite its passage in both houses of Congress. The bill also seeks to reduce sentences for those convicted over the January 2023 riot that saw Bolsonaro supporters storm government buildings in Brazil.
Team Philippines is racking up gold at the 33rd SEA Games. Big showdowns and more medals are still ahead. Let's get the details from Sheila Salaysay live from Bangkok, Thailand. Hi Sheila, anong latest update ngayon?
Hi Monique! At nandito tayo ngayon sa venue ng ice skating because in a few minutes there will be 3 skaters from the Philippines battling for gold para sa ngayong araw. But of course, Team Philippines explodes on day 9 with a blistering 3 gold medal haul at the 33rd Southeast Asian Games here in Bangkok. And of course, the medal or the gold medal is on fire. And Alexandra Ayala claimed women's singles. In a tennis, gold. The Philippine men's softball team dominated also for gold. And Michael Ver Comaling struck in modern pentathlon in men's individual triathlon, marking 3 spectacular wins. Team Philippines faces a massive gold medal marathon today at the 33rd Southeast Asian Games with multiple shots at a glory across different sports. Basketball double gold header. Women's 5-on-5 battles Thailand for gold, followed by the men's 5-on-5 facing Thailand in their gold medal showdown. Volleyball action. Women's beach team challenges Thailand for gold, while men's indoor squad fights Vietnam for bronze. Boxing gold rush unleashed J. Brian Baricuatro versus Thailand in the minus 48 kilogram category. Ira Villegas faces also Thailand in the minus 50 kilogram. Hara Flint in the minus 54 kilogram. Yumir Marshall going up against Indonesia in the minus 80 kilogram category. And the men's team versus Thailand all gunning for gold. In ice hockey, women's team takes on Thailand, the host country, for gold today. And in ice skating, speed stars Peter Gross-Close competes in men's 1500 meter and 500 meter short track, plus in the men's 5,000 meter relay final. In modern pentathlon, women's laser run features Shaira May Aranzado and Juliana Shane Sevilla. Men's stars Samuel German and Kyle Aldrich Villos. Team Philippines sits strong in 6th place in the 33rd Southeast Asian Games medal tally, with 41 gold, 61 silver, and 167 bronze medals. Following host country Thailand remains on top, followed by Indonesia in 2nd, Vietnam in 3rd, Singapore in 4th, and Malaysia in 5th. Team Philippines is charging for a historic sweep today, aiming to win more medals on day 10, and more glory awaits. So let's continue cheering for our Pinoy athletes. Ang sabi nga nila, galing ay ilabas, galing ng Pilipinas. And that's all from me, coming here from Bangkok. Sheila Salaysay for POC Media for Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Thank you so much, Sheila Salaysay. Keep slaying over there, live from Bangkok, Thailand. Now we have more news. Later Representative and SEA Games silver medalist Richard Gomez addressed allegations he assaulted Philippine Fencing Association President Rene Gacoma. To recall, Gacoma says Gomez pinched his thumb, stepped on his foot, and struck his nape, which was caught on CCTV. Gomez explained he was mad after a decision to bench fencer Alexa Larrazabal in the regional meet. He admitted to acting ungentlemanly, but insisted that barring the top fencer from the individual women's épée event was unjust, unwarranted, and harmful to Alexa, the team, and the country's performance at the 33rd SEA Games. The Philippine Olympic Committee says the two should settle the matters themselves, but stresses that such behavior will not be tolerated.
The Metro Manila Film Festival's Parade of Stars happens today. Ian Maghanoy is reporting live from Pasay City. Ian, what's happening there right now?
Chal, the 51st Metro Manila Film Festival for this annual event is actually commencing, or will be commencing at later 2 p.m. in this afternoon. According to Metropolitan Manila Development Authority, the fluvial parade will start later at 2 to 3 p.m. It will next traverse to Senator Gil Puyat Avenue, Ayala Avenue, Makati Avenue, JP Rizal Street, AP Reyes Street, and will conclude at Circuit Makati City. Among those who are expected to join the parade were OPM singer and rock and roll soloists Bambu Manyalak, Angeline Quinto, Mika Salamanca, Brent Manalo, River Joseph, BGYO, Carmela Lorenzano, Kit Insyong, and will be hosted by Enchong D and Joby Ritson. Later at 3 p.m., MMDA and MMFF will officially announce the film entries for this annual festival, and everyone is excited to know what films will be shown so that they can enjoy Christmas season and watch movies which will be available on Christmas Day. Earlier this October, the MMFF have earlier teased their earlier batches of films like Love You So Bad, starring Bianca De Vera, Dustin Yu, and Will Ashley. Next was The Unmarried, starring Angelica Panganiban and Zanjo Marudo. Imperfect, starring Cristel Go and Earl Amaba. Bar Boys, After School. Call Me Mother, Reconnect. Manila's Finest, Shake, Rattle and Roll, Evil Origins. Chal?
Yes, Ian, definitely a lot of things going on, but something else that the people in the Metro would need to know is how did authorities assure a smooth traffic flow for the MMFF parade this year?
Chal, according to Metropolitan Manila Development Authority, the Makati Circuit will be closed at 4 p.m. in the afternoon, and it will be closed until 8 p.m. in a bid to ensure that the traffic build-up will not hamper motorists and commuters. Chal?
Thank you so much, Ian, for that reporting. Definitely looking forward to all the winners as well. Next up, Filipino voice actor Jefferson Utanes has passed away at the age of 46 after battling chronic kidney disease. Utanes voiced over 50 characters across Filipino dubbed anime series and Korean dramas. He was best known as the Filipino voice of Son Goku from the 1986 anime Dragon Ball. Anime fans thank the late voice actor for being part of their childhood through his iconic dubbed roles. His wake is at St. Peter Chapel. Interment is on Sunday, 1:30 p.m. at Providence Memorial Park in Antipolo City.
Despite upbeat talk from industry players, Philippine auto sales are still moving at a slow pace. Based on Campi's latest November figures, commercial vehicles are carrying most of the load while electrified vehicles are quietly picking up speed. Our mobility correspondent G. Baraga breaks down the numbers.
Will the auto industry still be able to reach its 500,000 sales target for 2025? That's the question hanging over the sector, and with just 1 month of data left, the answer is almost in sight. The latest report from the Chamber of Automotive Manufacturers of the Philippines, or CAMPI, together with the Truck Manufacturers Association, shows year-to-date vehicle sales dipping by 1% to just over 420,000 units, down slightly from more than 425,000 sold during the same period last year. Still, Campi isn't hitting the panic button. The group says the figures show an industry that's holding up well and adjusting to changing market conditions. According to Campi, the market remains on fairly steady ground, helped by strong demand for commercial vehicles and a growing shift toward electrified mobility. Commercial vehicles continue to do most of the heavy lifting, with sales up 7% to more than 335,000 units compared to 314,000 last year. Passenger car sales, however, are still losing ground, with sales down to about 85,000 units, far below 2024's 110,000. Campi President Attorney Romel Gutierrez earlier told BNC Mobility that electrified vehicles are now starting to make a real impact on overall industry sales. As of November, sales of electrified vehicles already hit 28,000 units, making up 7% of total vehicle sales. Hybrids are leading the way with 22,000 units, followed by 4,000 battery electric vehicles and nearly 2,000 plug-in hybrids. In a statement, Campi said it remains optimistic about the industry's growth, pointing to a wider range of vehicle options, improving supply, and continued support for the country's shift to sustainable mobility. The group also reaffirmed its commitment to working closely with government and private sector partners to boost consumer confidence and speed up the adoption of innovative and energy-efficient vehicles. To hit its full-year target, the industry still needs to sell nearly 80,000 vehicles this month. For now, Toyota remains firmly in the driver's seat, holding nearly half of the market with a 49% share. For BNC Mobility, G. Baroga.
And how many more days do we have till Christmas,
Let's
everybody?
hear your countdown!
6 more days!
Wait, 6, 7.
6, 7. We are Gen Z. We are feeling the excitement, and that's it for us. Today, Friday, it's the last Friday before Christmas, December 19. Join us again on Monday for more Real Talk.
A lot of spilled tea.
With Zero Filter, I'm Monique Tuzon. Anytime is a good time because it's always more fun with us.
I'm Ferdi Salvador, always on top of the news and stories that matter most.
I'm Chal Chang Lontoc. Stay tuned to the Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Thank you for making us your lunchtime companion. I'm Mai Rodriguez, and that's the Daily Dish served.